Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. In the last episode, we got done with a couple of side stuff that we could have taken care of now that we've gotten access to the spinner and a bunch of other things. In this episode, we're going to continue the story. However, first thing I want to do is I want to empty a bottle. Once you have a bottle empty, come over here to where this Goron is. This shop opens once you bring the hot water in, once you repair the bridge connecting Kakariko Gorge to, Northern Kakariko Gorge to Castletown. And he will sell you spring water for 20 rupees. So you have to have an empty bottle for this. Spring water will fully restore your health, but it turns to water if it's given too much time to cool. However, we need this for a little side thing. Once you have the spring water, you want to come down to the bottom of Castletown, right down here. I'm kind of just speeding things up by rolling, so don't mind Link's face colliding with the 4,000 times. Everything is fine. Hello. Thanks to you, I have 12 bugs ready for the ball in my castle. We only need 12 more bugs until all of them are here. Please do your best to find partners for the ones that are not already paired up. I actually didn't know she was out here. That was really confusing. Anyway, you want to talk to this Goron. Hey, you're the human, yes? The other Gorons told me about you, brother. Just take a look at these rocks. Amazing. Was there a landslide or something? What are you doing here anyway, brother? Are you trying to pass through here? Hey, brother. You smell like you have some hot spring water on you there. If I took a drink of that, I would feel so strong I could probably get rid of these rocks. Well, if you want to get through here, just give me that hot spring water. Go ahead and give it to him. Yes! Goron power, go! Well, I'm gonna get to working on this, so you should come back in a little while. And he's gonna start just pounding into that wall. I believe if you leave the area and come back, that wall will be gone. Let me go ahead and solve that real quick. So, experiment time. Hold on. As long as I don't get knocked off this pillar. I'm gonna go in this little cave I showed a few episodes back and see if I can get that to work. Not warp. That's the wrong button. This button. Keep forgetting I can do that from the inventory screen. Can I actually? Let me go down. Thank you. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, coming back up now. Alright, so it looks like he's still working on this. I believe... Ow. That doesn't work. I actually don't know how long it is for him to work on that. So, we'll come back and check on that after we progress the story a little bit more. That should be enough dilly-dallying. Let's go ahead and... Hi, Agatha, again. It's really weird seeing her outside her castle, quote-unquote. Throws you off every time. Let's go ahead and head on back to Telma's bar. Alright, once you're back in here, you take a look around. You can see the postman is still working on his work. You can see that Aru is back, but the female is gone. Say, Link, you're alive and well. Tell me, did you find anything of interest at the Arbiter's grounds in the desert? Sages. The sages once served the royal family, actually. They were appointed as tutors to the young Princess Zelda. It was from them that I first heard of the tales of the accursed mirror in the Arbiter's grounds. Alright. So it's apparently passed down that the mirror was up there. If we check the map again, Ashe mentioned Snow Peak Mountain and headed off. I don't actually know how you say her name. I'll say it like that, and if I'm wrong, people will probably yell at me. Or something. Or Ashi. I don't really care. Alright, where she's at on the map is actually over by Zora's domain, so we want to warp over there. The best warp to do that is up. So let's go. Alright, once you take the warp up to Zora's domain, of course, transpac. Whoa, I thought that was a weird, like, visual glitch. The barrier on the Hyrule Castle, I thought it was showing through the world. That was weird. But, hop down. Coming down. I don't want to talk to you. Hush. No, I don't want you to take me anywhere. I'm busy. Once you come down into here, you want to head over to the right side, or to the left, depending on what version you're playing. And you'll see these two Zoras over here. Snow Peak is up ahead. It's very treacherous. Not only has the weather been bad lately, but because the beast has been coming to the village, we've been taking extra precautions. So apparently a beast has been coming down from Snow Peak. There's a rumor going around this suspicious person has been seen around here lately. I wonder if those in the throne room have been informed of this. So let's go ahead and head up. I love the transition in here, by the way, from the Zora's aesthetic to this kind of snowy terrain. All these crystals, it's very nice. Welcome to Snow Peak. It's a very pretty place. Link. What brings you to a dangerous place like this? Ever since Zora's domain got covered in ice, this mountain's been pretty much colder than usual. Yeah? Not only that, but I heard a really weird story from the Zoras. Apparently the beast that lives somewhere on this mountain has been seen frequently in Zora's domain. I was curious, so I came and waited, and as they said, a giant appeared. Yeah, it looked like this. She hands you a sketch of the beast holding a red fish. Apparently this thing's been stealing red fish from the village. I want to investigate further, but I can't even see the path through this blizzard. Yeah? I'm sure you're here because you're curious about the mountain, but you'd best not go without a plan. So we can't go up the mountain, because it's hard to see because of the weather. So we need to find out more about this red fish. So for now, I'm going to switch the memo onto my inventory. And I believe if you show him sketch... Hey, the beast of Snow Peak. Oh, the red fish it's holding. That's a reek fish. Ah, so the beast has been showing itself because it's been catching reek fish. I didn't think that anyone besides Princess Rallis was capable of catching this type of fish. Prince Rallis. He is the child, the Zora child we brought to Kakariko Village. So we want to warp there to go speak to him. As you can see, it's a little... This part kind of is a little bit of, not really back and forth, kind of backtracking a little bit. I wouldn't say it's too much, because it's not obnoxious. It just tests you on if you remember your connections and stuff. Let's go ahead and go into the sanctuary. I forget what this house is actually called. There's probably a sign out there, but I'm a moron, so. Come in here. See, Ilia's in here. Speak to Ronaldo, I think is his name. Felt Ilia could use a change of scenery to improve her health, so we came here. Who knows? If she gets out and sees daily life, perhaps something will jog her memory. I think perhaps you can keep her in your thoughts. Speak to Ilia. Oh, Link. You've gone through so much trouble for me. I'm so sorry. Colin and the others have told me so much about you, Link. They tell me that you are brave and kind and that you heard very well. You must be a good writer. Oh, Epona? What a lovely name. You can tell things are starting to click in with her, but she's not exactly getting it. Which is very nice that throughout the game you can kind of see stuff developing with her. It's pretty cute. Let's go ahead and visit where Prince Rallis was being taken care of. I believe it was in this building. I think so, at least. I may be wrong. Probably wrong. Oh, Link! I heard from the shaman that Ilian might be able to get her memory back, which we already talked to. Oh, and the Zora boy opened his eyes. Yeah, I thought they were both good things, but Ilian and the Zora boy seem pretty sad still. Let's talk to her. Link, the Zora child has opened his eyes, is up and about, but all he does is go to the graveyard behind the sanctuary and pray all day, from morning until night. He prays. So he probably is visiting the sanctuary where we got the Zora armor. So let's go ahead and go visit there. Is your name Link? My mother came to me in a dream. She showed me your image. She spoke of a youth who would save our domain and steer my fate, one named Link. I must thank you for all you've done. If there is anything I can ever do for you, please tell me. Please. The beast man of a snowy mountain, perhaps? But more important is the reek fish it's holding. It must be a reek fish. That is a rare specimen found only in the Zora village. It feeds on a valuable type of coral, and without that bait, even our best fishers cannot catch one. Look closely, Link, and the earring is made of this coral. I would like to give it to you. We receive a coral earring, which acts as a lure for our fishing rod. Or hook, essentially. I received it from my mother. It is fine. I no longer need it. As I look at you, I get a sense of what my mother wanted, what I should be doing. I will return to my village. The reek fish can be found near the mother and child rocks in the waterfall basin near my village. The fish are red, so I think you should be able to spot them. Love the song that plays during that. It's very genuine and very pretty. Let's go ahead. I think we can warp here. He knows we're fine. Have to make me wait the next 5 seconds to warp. Alright, once you're down here at the bottom of Zora Domain over at Zora Village, you can see there are these 2 rocks right here. And you can see the redfish swimming around. Go ahead and hook on your fishing pole and fish away. It may take a little bit. It takes some time to kind of be able to catch this, because I think these are actually harder fish to catch in general. But all I do is hold the button. There's really no challenge for fishing in this game, and there we go. We caught the reek fish. 25 inches. Not too bad. Alright. Once you've got that, go ahead and switch to wolf form. You can see it emits a scent. Go ahead and forget the post scent, and we learn the reek fish scent, which allows us to follow up the trail the beast takes to get up the mountain, which is probably the only way we're going to get up the mountain. We obviously, if you know the path, I think you can head up there already. Either that, or I think the game will actually not allow you to go up the mountain without the scent itself. You may be cunning enough to actually go up there without it, but that's for you to decide. And as you can see, it's a very fine path that you need to follow to actually get there. As long as you stay on the path, you're fine. If you divert too far from the path, you will start being constantly consumed by the weather and be taken back to the start. These kind of snow wolves will kind of start jumping out at you. I wasn't worried about them. They generally miss most of the time. Sometimes they'll appear in front of you, just move around. They're not really a huge bother, I would say. Oh, that was weird. That was weird too. Let me up, please. Thank you. As you can see, it'll start doing things like that where it'll go up ledges. That's where you're allowed to kind of go around and divert the path from a bit. But otherwise, not really. They don't give you much breathing room, I would say, with this. See, it goes over here. Starts to go up that way a bit. You can go up this way. You can see there's this little cove over here with a friendly neighborhood Poe. Go ahead and take his... What? Why is it... How did you hit me? Come here. I guess I slipped when I hit the ground? Weird, whatever. Thank you for the postal. This tree right here, very important actually. I think we want to head down it. I think there might be a chest down here. There's some ice keys down here, which we can easily take care of with the claw shot. I'm just gonna get my bow and the... No, well, I guess claw shot will go on the bar anyway. And, lantern, I guess. Alright, so, yeah, claw shot. Even if these are ice keys, which you think would be much harder. Apparently I cannot hit... I can't hit it when it's just flying around, so I need to track them. Make this much easier on myself. Can you come here, actually, please? Please? Thank you. Jesus. Last one. Bye. Alright, once you get all the keys in the room, you see nothing happens. No chest spawns. Go ahead and get your bombs out and blow up these two rocks. You can see nothing is here. If you have an empty bottle... Well, no. As you see, a blue chew jelly does drop from there. I'm gonna go ahead and... Actually, no. I'm gonna save that for a fairy when we find it. Instead of a blue chew jelly, a rare chew jelly will drop from that. That is the one spot, other than the one in the Gerudo Desert, that I knew about. To get a chew jelly. I had completely forgotten about the one in the Death Mountain, but that is the one spot that I always know has a... Oh, there's a Poe down there as well. Screw it. I'm gonna go get it while I'm here because I really don't want to travel up the mountain again. There's also a digging spot. Don't jump down the mountain, please. Thank you. I was about to say some unkindly words if you actually fell down the mountain. Let's go ahead and dig down here. This mountain is very expansive. You can see there's nothing we can do over here right now, so we have to head back up. Unfortunately, the ice blocks our way. And wolf butt. Good old neighborhood wolf butt. Alright, let's go back on the path over here. It's not too far off. This is the steps we climbed up earlier. Thankfully, going up this mountain, it's very generous, where you can actually go and still be safe from the impending snow doom, which is always good. And just keep following this path. It's fairly simple. The only issues you would probably have is this part probably here, where you have to actually attack the side so the snow can fall. It's kind of clever. I only say kinda. If you get rid of your scent, you can see it's right there. And hold on. I'm sorry. My scenic... No, don't fall, please. My scenic eyes are, yeah. I'll love that image, I'm sorry. Just a really nice image. But this is the second to last Howling Stone, I believe. Took me a second to get that one. Alright, after that beautiful song, as you can see, that is back at the graveyard where the shrine is, all the way in the back there. So, I am going to show you what that is. So we don't have much time left in this episode, and I don't want to show it's up here quite yet, so I'm going to warp up there and show you guys what the second to last hidden skill is. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to show all the mountain in this episode. It's quite a long climb, and getting halfway up and just showing the hidden skill now would save random backtracking later. And we can start the next episode and half up the mountain, which is perfectly fine. For me, at least. We meet again. There are but a few hidden skills left for me to teach you. I have warned you of this before, but if you fail to execute the hidden skill I'm about to teach you, your life may be forfeit. Do you still wish to master this skill? Very well. Before we begin, I must test you to ensure you've mastered the last secret I taught you, the mortal draw. Now then, come at me. Mortal draw. Don't do that. Make sure you have your sword sheathed. Strike. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My sixth hidden skill is the jump strike. Want to be honed into your mind. One of the basic sword techniques is a jump attack. It inflicts great damage, but none would call it effective against multiple foes. To perform the jump strike, prepare a jump attack with focused power on your blade. The surge of power the blade releases can strike all enemies around you. It is a jump attack with an area of effect, basically. Walk on a Z, and press and hold A. Just wait for the right time to release your strength. So if you have a wave of enemies like this and you need to clear them out easily, don't sheathe your sword. Hold A while Z targeting. There you go. It's an area of effect around you, not around where the point of the sword is. So be wary of that. you do have to get kind of close up for this. The 6th skill, the jump strike, has been passed on. And like that, we have 6 out of 7 hidden skills. The jump strike, you need to be Z targeting, hold and press A to focus and then release. This is probably one of the least ones I'll be using, unfortunately, but I'll try and find use for it sometime. You are already endowed with the strength required of the hero. Do not feel already ready. Do you not already feel the courage granted by this strength as it guides you step by step toward your true enemy? Believe in your strength, continue to push forward unflinchingly and without straying from your path. May we meet again. The figure that teaches us these hidden skills seems to know a lot. We'll go on to his origins a bit later. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. Next episode, we'll climb up Snow Peak Mountain. See what lies at the top for us to slay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.